Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Farah, and today I thought I would try to do my very first TBR video. I don't know how well this is going to go in terms of what I'm actually going to get to, but these are some ideas of some books that I had in mind that I wanted to try to read for the month of October. There's a couple of different readathons or themes going on that I wanted to try. And again, I may be really digging myself a hole because I don't think I'll get to all of these, but just wanted to share them anyway. So the first readathon I wanted to try was something called the Occult Detective tag readathon. And I'm only going to really do one book for this. This was a tag that was created by MJ at Reading This Life, and there's a whole bunch of different hosts that are doing this. But basically, the idea is that you want to read books that are detective stories but deal with a supernatural element. Now, there's a couple different tags within the tag, I guess you could say, or prompts. I'll leave them up here. But overall, I'm just going to do a general occult detective fiction because I think that's all I'm going to get to. So I think my choice is going to be Magic Bites by Ilona Andrews, and this is part of a 10-book series, I believe, featuring our main character named Kate Daniels. So I'll read you a little bit about the back. I've heard really good things about this series, and I really didn't want to start a new series until I kind of clean up the ones I already have. But this was a book that was already on my bookshelf. So as part of the Read What You Own challenge throughout the year, I wanted to see if I could get through this one. So we have Kate Daniels is a down-on-her-luck mercenary who makes her living cleaning up these magical problems. But when Kate's guardian is murdered, her quest for justice draws her into a power struggle between two strong factions within Atlantis' magic cities. The Masters of the Dead, necromancers who can control vampires, and the Pack, a paramilitary clan of shape changers, blame each other for a series of bizarre killings, and the death of Kate's guardian may be part of the same mystery. Pressured by both sides to find the killer, Kate realizes she's way out of her league, but she wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, so sounds good to me. The next readathon that I'm going to try is Victober. So this I found out about on Jenny's channel. I think her channel name is Jennifer Brooks. I really like her channel because she talks a lot about classics, and I just like her personality. So Victober is where you want to try to read novels that are set in the Victorian era. My first pick for this is a really short play by Oscar Wilde called Lady Windermere's Fan. Now, I did actually listen to this on audio last year at some point, and I really enjoyed it. It was my first Oscar Wilde. I thought it was funny. It had that really good classic BBC feel to it. I loved the voice acting, the sound effects. It was basically like a radio play. I really enjoyed it, and I want to listen to it again and also read along with it and do a little tabbing and notating. So I really enjoyed this. This is going to be a reread for me, and it's very short, so I think I'll definitely be able to get to this. And then the only other one that I want to try to get to for Victober, I don't know if I will, is a novel by Charles Dickens called A Tale of Two Cities. I've never read anything by Charles Dickens, so this would be my first book by him, but it's something that I've had on my shelf. All of these books I already own, so I'm really trying to use my physical TBR to get through some of these books. So I have 3 other books that I'm just basically reading for myself as part of my Agatha Christie readathon that I'm doing for myself. So my third novel is going to be Hallowe'en by Agatha Christie, and I just thought it was a great time to read this. This book is a murder mystery. The back of the book, I'll read you, it's really short. It just says, "I saw a murder once," Joyce boasted. I did. But who at that Halloween party would believe a 13-year-old with a reputation for lying? Later that night, Joyce was found kneeling beside a bucket of bobbing apples. Her head had been held under the water until she drowned. Obviously, someone at the party had reason to believe the shocking truth of the girl's story. But, that's kind of morbid. Killing a 13-year-old? Jeez. Okay. But who among the few grown-ups present, the mothers, the aunts, the vicar, and the local school teacher, would turn a child's game into a brutal act of murder? Ooh. Okay, so that's going to be our pick for October. I'm making this a priority so I can move ahead with my Agatha Christie reading project. Next, I would really like to get to Frankenstein by Mary Shelley. This has been on my list for ages. It's a classic. I don't even want to know a single spoiler about it. I just want to jump into it and read it. It's a good time to read it, I feel. So I'm going to give this a whirl. This isn't really that long either, so I really hope I can get to this. And then the final book, which I don't have with me right now, is Dracula by Bram Stoker. Again, another classic that I've always wanted to read. It's a great spooky vibe time to read it, and I have heard some mixed reviews on this. I've heard that people like it but don't like it. There's a few hit or misses within that, so we'll see how we do with that. So that is my hopeful TBR for the month of October. We'll see how we do. I'm not the best at sticking at a TBR, but hopefully I can get through some of these and, you know, take part in some of these fun read-alongs. I encourage you guys, if you're interested, to check out the channels listed below, which I'll have for you that explain more about them and the prompts. But otherwise, I would love to know if you guys have anything on your lists. If you've made a TBR video, let me know in the comments and I'll check it out. But thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful start of your spooky season. The next little readathon thing that I'm a Pale and by So the synopsis for this says, this is by my third novel. I'm almost done with the second one, but my third novel is going to be Hallowe'en by Agatha Christie. Nope. It's up Rogue Maggie's Castle.